And we're here on the campus of Johnson in Wales, about to start the Hungary-Portugal game. Portugal played a couple of games last night. They played against Greece, lost 7-6, and they played against Israel, dropped a 10-3 decision in the first game of the tournament. And opening face-off, illegal procedure against Hungary. So Portugal will have the first possession of the game. And they will get into their offensive set. And first pass out of bounds. Hungary will set up for its clear. It's a beautiful day here in Cranston, Rhode Island. The sun has finally come out after several days of clouds and rain. And a full day of lacrosse on the calendar. And the first shot of the game is a goal for Hungary's number 28. And that goal comes 48 seconds into the first quarter, or first half rather, giving Hungary a 1-0 lead. Despite all the rain, the grass field has dried out nicely, and it's good footing for the players today. Face-off controlled by Hungary, and 28, the goal scorer, has the ball taken away by Portugal, and Portugal will have its second offensive possession of the game, trailing 1-0. Portugal setting its offense. Right now they're in yellow as they change their personnel. And now they have their offensive personnel on the field. And they will start the play from up top. Nice cut inside and shot. Nice save. First save of the afternoon. Portugal with the backup, and they'll restart with possession behind the cage. Another shot by Portugal, goes high over the cage, backed up by Portugal, and they will again bring the ball back into play, setting up their offense at X. We're 2.5 minutes into this first half, and the third save for the Hungarian goalie. Nice save. Looking to clear, gives the ball to the long pole on the far side, and now pass it up to the middle of the field. And a successful clear for Hungary. Now they get the ball into the box, and they'll set up their offense, leading 1-0, 3 minutes into the first half. Hungary's changing, and nice cut, shot, bounce shot goes over the cage. Nice pickup by the defenseman from Portugal. He loses the ball, and Hungary to the cage. Number 6 shoots it wide, and backed up by Hungary, and they will bring the ball in from behind the cage, leading 1-0. 3.5 minutes here into the first half. On the restart, playing the two-man game behind the cage, getting the ball up to the top of the box, and the midfielder will initiate play. Everyone touching the ball in the Hungarian offense right now, getting the ball around, trying to get the defense to rotate, and midfielder will invert. He's got the short stick, so I anticipate that he's going to try to take the short stick and dodge to the cage.
You're about to have it. Jonathan, you're about to have it.
There he goes. Ball is down. Deflected by Portugal. Picked up by the Portuguese pole. They'll bring it across midfield. Nice check by the Hungarian short stick. Ball is down the alley, picked up by Hungary, and they'll try to settle things down, get the ball into the box, and they do. Both teams are changing. And we're 5 minutes here into the first half, and Hungary continues to hold a 1-0 lead. Portugal gets started into their offense with the dodge from up top.
John, you see that developing? Right, when they're calling go early, nobody's helping down. That'll be there, but you got to cut through and catch and finish that. Right, because nobody's helping down on you on that. And that your guy wants to lead. He has to lead.
Ball back at X. Portugal surveying the defense. We got the short stick on the Portuguese player who tries to pass to the side of the cage. Goal line extended. Goes out of bounds behind the cage, and that possession will go back to Hungary. Hungary will set up for its clear, and the pass goes into the middle of the field to our lone goal scorer thus far, number 28 for Hungary. And he'll clear the ball with relative ease, get the ball into the box. And now he's going to give the ball to the midfielder, and Hungary will go into yellow, which is caution, or to reset the offense and get the personnel they want on the field. Hungary gets into their offensive set with a 1-0 lead, 6 minutes and 15 seconds into the first half. Ball goes back to X. And again, Hungary getting the ball around, getting their offense set, trying to move the Portuguese defense and find the matchup that they want. They got the short stick defender on the midfielder, who takes the ball to X and is going to initiate his dodge from X. Here he comes around. The shot is high and wide, backed up by Hungary. So Hungary will initiate the play from the right-hand side of the field with 7 minutes gone here in the first half and a 1-0 lead.
That's a push.
An inverted pass is picked up by all the way on the other half of the field by Portugal, and they're looking to set up their offense. It's an extra short stick on the field right now for Hungary, and a long pole for Portugal, and they're both going to try to change, which they do. And now Portugal will get its offensive unit on the field. Errant pass intercepted by Hungary's number 28, and he's bringing the ball down. He's got the ball in the box. Another successful clear. 1 pass, 2 pass onto the side of the cage. Shot goes wide by Hungary's number 6 and goes out of bounds. Hungary's closest to the ball, so they'll maintain possession. And we are 11 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the first half, with Hungary holding a 1-0 lead. Flag is down. Hungary's dodging from X. The shot and a goal by number 76. And that goal comes at 8:19 of the first half, giving Hungary a 2-0 lead. Flag was down. I believe it was for a technical foul, and that flag will be waved off as the Hungarians have scored their second goal of the morning and lead 2-0. So we will have a face-off. And it was an offside that got waved off. At the face-off X, Hungary's number 19 and Portugal's number 27 to initiate the face-off, with Hungary now leading 2-0 here in the first half. Face-off's controlled by Hungary's number 4, who will leg the ball down into the alley and take it down and get it into the box. Going to the cage, looking for a cutter. Dodges back, reverses the ball. They're going to settle. Hungary's going to get the ball around with a 2-0 lead. 9.5 minutes here into the first half of this game. This is Hungary's second game of the morning. They just played Puerto Rico in a game that they won, I believe, 5-2. Nice pass, and the goal scored by number 49, assisted by number 6 at 9:45 of the first half, giving Hungary a 3-0 lead.
That's a good look.
So some good ball movement there by Hungary to score their third goal of the morning. So right now Hungary holds a 3-0 lead over the Portuguese national team. And face-off violation against Portugal. The ball will go to Hungary here in the New England International Lacrosse Showdown on the campus of Johnson and Wales. Nice goal scored by Hungary again, and that goal comes at 10:35 of the first half, giving Hungary a 4-0 lead. So Hungary leads now 4-0, 11 minutes here into the first half of this 20-minute half game. Each team playing a full schedule of games over the weekend here at Johnson and Wales. Face-off between 19 and 27. Control taken by 26 of Hungary, and he'll take the ball into the box.
Tristan! You got box? Hey, Dylan, you got the face-off guy. Take your time.
Simultaneous with this game, the Philippines are playing against Jamaica on the other field here at the campus of Johnson and Wales. Hungary getting the ball around their offensive set with a 4-0 lead here in the first half. Getting their offensive set.
Right back. Now get through, Ollie. Get through, Ollie. Get through, Ollie.
Ball gets to X, dodge from behind, and shot is wide. Hungary changing, getting their pole off, getting another shorty on. And with the 4-0 lead with 12:30 gone here in the first half, Hungary will initiate play following up on the shot. With the backup, they maintain possession.
Special! Special!
And again, Hungary inverting with their midfielders. With the dodge coming from behind. Shot is deflected and recovered by Hungary behind the cage. And they'll again look to set their offense. Nice check by the Portuguese defenseman. And Portugal will attempt to clear the ball. And the clear is successful. They've got the ball into the offensive half of the field. Shot, nice save by the goalie. Rebound is recovered by the same defender, number 4 for Portugal, who scores the goal to make it 4-1 with 13:12 gone here in the first half. We're 6 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the first half. It is now 4-1 Hungary over Portugal. This International Lacrosse Showdown is has 7 participants this year: Greece, Israel, Hungary, the Philippines, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, and Portugal. Last night, Israel beat Portugal and Greece. Greece beat Portugal, and again this morning, Hungary beat Puerto Rico and Jamaica beat Greece in the first games of the day. Face-off between Hungary's number 19 and Portugal's number 27 is controlled by Portugal's long pole, number 6, who takes the ball across midfield, brings it down the alley, and then turns back toward the middle of the field into a double team. And the ball is taken by Hungary's number 28 on a break. He's looking, he finds 49, and 49 converts to make it 5-1 with 14-14 gone here in the first half. Hungary now up 5-1 against the team from Portugal.
Good push. Let's get this TV.
If we do transition, if we have 1 minute to the end.
Five to go. 5 minutes. 5 minutes remain here in the first half, with Hungary holding a 5-1 lead. Face-off controlled by Hungary's number 28 once again. Getting the ball up the offensive half of the field. He'll take it down the alley and try to find the short stick. Turns back toward the middle of the field. Gives it to the short stick, the midfielder, who will initiate the offense while Hungary completes the change.
Hey, you got Newt from the box. Hey, let's possess. Settle.
With 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first half, Hungary controls the ball.
Move it.
Trying to move the ball around the top 49, who's had a couple of goals here for the Hungarian team. Does a little dodging, has the ball stick checked away, but Hungary there, number 4, picks it up. And Hungary will look to settle the ball and get the ball around with a 5-1 lead with 4 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Solomon, move the ball. Alex, recognize. Yo, special, go special.
From the Hungarian sideline, we hear them. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
Thank you.
Nice save by the goalie from Portugal. Goalie has the ball, and now Portugal will set up its clear. Pass to the far sideline to Portugal's number 77, who clears the ball for Portugal, gets the ball across the offensive half. He gives it to the midfielder, number 42, who brings it into the box. Dodges through the double team. Nice feed on the crease. The shot goes wide. Ground ball will be picked up by the goalie for Hungary, who has the ball stick checked away. Ball is on the ground, and the ground ball picked up by Hungary. There's a play on. Legal procedure. Playing without a lacrosse stick, as you saw the stick got checked away from the Portuguese player, and that results in possession being turned over to Hungary. Hungary attempts to clear, and 16 able to bring the ball down, gets it down the alley up top to 76 with 2:45 to go here in the first half. Hungary leads 5-1. And number 28, who has been all over the place for Hungary in this game, stays on the field here while Hungary sets up its first offensive set. And 6 is taking number 11, pulls it back out, surveys the field. Again, looking to dodge, looking to beat his man. The 2-man game behind the cage. The pick unsuccessful. So the ball all the way to the far side, and now back up top to 76. Who has a little trouble gaining possession, but gains possession, brings it back into the box on the top right, and he's got the pole 77 on him, but he's still going to attempt to dodge, at least get the ball back to X. Turns, loses his footing, turns back, passes the ball to 18. 18 passes the ball to 49, back to 18. 18's got the short stick. We've got a minute and a half left here in the first half.
Minute and a half. Hey, go special, Dylan. Pull him behind, go special.
And Hungary completes the change, getting another midfielder onto the field. They'll get into their offensive set. Hungary working from X, gets the ball up, 49 again. Ball is deflected away by the goalie for Portugal. We've got 1:15 remaining. Hungary leads here in the first half. Hungary leads 5-1.
Oh, that's a good move.
Down to the last 45 seconds. Pass goes out of bounds behind the cage. Portugal will clear, and we're down to the last 35 seconds here of the first half. With Hungary holding a 5-1 lead, Portugal clears the ball, moving toward the box. Pass up top. It comes off the stick of the Portuguese player, but is picked up by John. 20 seconds. 20. Got 15 seconds. Ball goes out beyond the end line. Picked up by the goalie. Hungary will restart. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it for the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, Hungary with a 5-1 lead here at Johnson & Wales University. We're about to start the second half here at Johnson & Wales University with Hungary leading 5-1 over the Portugal national team here at the New England International Lacrosse Showdown. And the opening face-off taken by Hungary's number 25. So Hungary gets possession as the second half has started. And we're 45 seconds into the second half here. And Portugal turns the ball over. So with 19 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the second half, Hungary maintains a 5-1 lead. They'll set up their clear. And goalie for Hungary with possession of the ball, setting up the clear. Finds 25 in the middle of the field, and he'll attempt to leg it across the midfield line, which he does, into the offensive half of the field. He'll take it down into the box. And Hungary will finish setting up its offense, getting its offense on the field. Shot by 6 on the pass from 25 at 18:45 or a minute 15 here into the second half, gives Hungary a 6-1 lead. And Hungary now holds a 6-1 lead. We are a minute 30 here into the second half of this contest. And the face-off coming up between Portugal and Hungary. Portugal's number 27 again on the face-off X, battling against Hungary's number 19. And the ball comes out, picked up by Portugal's number 23. And he'll get the ball back toward the long pole on the defensive half of the field. And Portugal again will attempt to clear the ball. Portugal.
Red's offside! Red's still offside!
And offside called against Portugal, which will turn the ball back over to Hungary. And we're at 17.5 minutes remaining here in the second half. Hungary gets the ball into the offensive zone. Hungarian midfielder drives toward the cage, taking the short stick. Ball goes out over the end line. It's a shot backed up by Hungary. So now Hungary will bring the ball, initiate the play from behind at X. And they'll get the ball around. They're changing right now as 25 comes off the field, with Hungary holding a 6-1 lead here against the Portuguese team. And personnel all set for Hungary. Now they'll get the ball moving around the perimeter. 22 starts off at top. He's got the short stick, so he's going to attempt to dodge. Here comes the dodge. He reverses, gives the ball to 76. He's moving, going to look to move the ball in to 16, back to 22. The ball unfortunately goes out of bounds and rolls all the way down toward the marshes by the water. So that ball will be out of play. We are now have 16 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the second half. Portugal will attempt to clear the ball, trailing 6-1 in this contest. Ball is down at the middle of the field and goes out of bounds off the stick of the Hungarian player, so Portugal will maintain possession. Pass goes to the middle of the field with number 77. The long pole takes a shot and scores the second goal of the day for Portugal. And that goal coming at 16:02 of the second half, or 3:58 into the second half. Score now stands at 6-2 Hungary. And at the face-off X is Portugal's number 27, Hungary's number 19. Ball's picked back out. Nice job goosing the ball by number 16. Picked up by number 28 for Hungary. And he'll bring the ball into the offensive zone and take a shot. Nice save by the Portuguese goaltender. Ground ball picked up by number 20 for Portugal. He'll look to set up the clear. Being worked on by checked by number 15, and now the goalie, number 18, with the ball for Portugal. And he'll sky top the ball to the offensive half of the field, where Portugal will pick up the ground ball. Ground ball picked up by Portugal's number 41. Moves toward the middle of the field where he's checked, and the ball ends up on the ground and is picked up there by number 28 of Hungary, who has had a very nice game thus far. And he'll bring the ball into the offensive half of the field where he settles it. And once again, Hungary in yellow changing their personnel, getting the short stick midi on the field, or the offensive midi on the field, and to get into their offense. We have 14 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the 13 minutes and 7 seconds rather remaining here in the second half. Hungary controlling this game with a 6-2 lead, controlling the ball. Patiently surveying the field. Number 76 comes from X, looking to dodge, throws the ball up top, and the shot by number 6 hits the post, bounces out. Ground ball picked up by Hungary. Follow-up shot goes wide, and the backup is controlled by Portugal. We have 13 minutes. Hungary with a 6-2 lead. Portugal with the ball in the offensive half of the field. Ground ball is picked up by 41. Gives it to the pole on the far side. Finds his cutter. Nice cut by 48. Shot is high and wide. Back up by Portugal, so Portugal will maintain the ball. We have 12 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in the second half of a 6-2 Hungary lead. Portugal changing here. Getting their offense on the field. Ball is on the ground. And the ground ball is being battled for and picked up by number 48 momentarily. Now picked up by Hungary. It's number 16. He gets the ball back to the pole, gets it back to the goalie, and Hungary will take time to set up their clear.
Kevin, go do it. Go down to it. Hey, Tris, go down to it. See box.
Hungary very patient here in setting up their clear. Goalie's going to walk the ball up.
Now, Tris, you got to attack, man.
And we have 12 minutes remaining here in the second half of this contest, with Hungary holding a 6-2 lead. Each team has scored a goal here in the second half. It was 5-1 at the half. Hungary led Portugal. In international rules, there are no stall warnings. There's no time clock like in college rules. So right now, Hungary just taking their time, goalie surveying the field, looking for the open man, finds the pole, and he's going to reverse as Portugal doing a good job on its ride now, not allowing Hungary to find an open man toward the middle of the field. So they're taking their time, and he finds the long pole open, and the long pole takes the ball across half field, midfield.
Do I have a timeout, White? Timeout, White?
Good clear by Hungary, patient clear. Now the ball moved into the offensive box by Hungary's number 25, who is working on Portugal's 27. The double comes momentarily. Ball gets knocked out of 25 stick, but he recovers, brings it back into the box, and it is now covered by the short stick. We've got 10.5 minutes remaining here in this contest. Dodge comes from up top. The ball is down. Recovered by Portugal's number 99, who brings the ball to the middle of the field. Ball controlled by number 13 of Portugal, who is being pestered by number 13 of Hungary. Gets the ball into the box. Hungary finishing that clear and finishing right now their change of personnel, getting their offensive unit on the field. And we are now at the halfway point to the second half. Hungary holding a 6-2 lead. Portugal with the ball. Dodged by number 21, and the shot goes wide. Backed up by Portugal's number 25. So Portugal initially play from behind at X. And 25 starts the play, brings it up to the top left. Turns back, gives it to 21 behind the cage. It's covered by the short stick 22. He'll look to dodge from X, find the cutter. Pass comes out front to 41. The shot, a nice save by the goalie for Hungary. Ball is on the ground, rolling near to the near sideline, and picked up there by the Hungarian defenseman, who stays in bounds right in front of the Portugal defense. Gets the ball to the short stick at the middle of the field, who attempts to throw the ball to the corner to number 1, but the ball goes out of bounds and will go to Portugal. Hungary again leading here 6-2, and we have 9 minutes left here in the second half of this contest. 9 minutes.
Stay, Matty, stay! Oh, we had him.
Ball controlled by Portugal's number 11, brings it into the box, gives the ball to the short stick number 22, who gets the ball down to the bottom right, where it's controlled by 25, who's covered closely by number 40. Ball behind the cage to X. 25 will set up the offense for the Portugal team, trailing 6-2 to Hungary, with 8.5 minutes left in this contest. Number 9 for Portugal is going to take it, dodge, and score the goal to make it 6-3 with 8 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the second half. Eight minutes remain here in the second half. Score now, Hungary 6, Portugal 3. And at the face-off X, number 27 for Portugal, number 19 for Hungary. Face-off controlled momentarily by Hungary and lost, and the ground ball picked up by Portugal's number 6. Portugal has scored the last 2 goals of the game to close the gap to 6-3, and they'll bring the ball into the offensive half of the field, get the ball down into the box where it's controlled by Portugal's number 22. We've got 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the second half of a 6-3 contest. Portugal finishes changing its personnel, getting its offensive unit on the field, and number 9 for Portugal, covered by the short stick defensive midi 76, will control the ball, get it behind to 25, who looks to initiate the offense, pass up top to 39, shot and a save by Hungary's goalie. Hungary will set up its clear, and again, Hungary showing a lot of patience. They hold a 3-goal lead with 6.5 minutes remaining.
Just get the easy one shorty.
And again, in international rules, the clear, there's no time clock. So now they clear the ball with 76. And Hungary gets the ball into the offensive half of the field with a 6-3 lead.
Yeah, Austin, there you go.
Table, you know what the score is?
6-3.
6-3. And you know how much time?
Yeah, there is 6 minutes left. And a ground ball turnover by Hungary is picked up by 23 of Portugal. Gets the ball to his long pole. Ball is back on the ground. Good ride by Hungary. Ball is back on the ground again. Picked up by number 11. And he'll start to move the ball upfield for Hungary. For Portugal, rather. Portugal gets the ball across the 22 to number 22. Gives the ball to 39. And Portugal will change their offensive set here and get their personnel on the field. Score is 6-3. Hungary leads. And there are 5.5 minutes remaining. And pass comes to the near sideline, goes out of bounds. That'll be Hungarian ball. And Hungary initiates and procures the ball. And we have 5 minutes remaining here in the second half. 5. And Hungary controls the ball behind the cage with a 6-3 lead. Here in the second half of this contest, ball controlled by number 1. Feed on the crease is intercepted by the Portuguese goalie. And with 4.5 minutes remaining, Hungary continues to hold a 6-3 lead. The clear is unsuccessful for Hungary, for Portugal rather. So Hungary controls the ball. They'll initiate. And with 4 minutes remaining, Hungary continues to hold a 6-3 lead here at Johnson & Wales University in the New England International Lacrosse Showdown, which features 7 countries: Greece, Israel, Hungary, Philippines, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, and Portugal. 16 dodges into the middle. A flag is down. And the call is going to be... We've got a hold on number 77 for Portugal. It's a 30-second technical. So 77 comes off the field. And we have, hold on a second, we have 3:15. We have 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the game. Hungary will be up for 30 seconds with a man up with a 6-3 lead. In this competition, with a lead of 3 goals or less, the clock will stop for the last 2 minutes of play. So right now, Hungary with a 6-3 lead with 2:50 remaining in the game. Hungary being very patient here, moving the ball across the top of the box. Getting the ball down low, but getting the ball behind. Trying to get the defense to move. Haven't really shown an intent to go to the cage. And that ball, the pass is unsuccessful. Ground ball picked up by the Portuguese defense, and they'll clear. The man up is over. Both teams are even. And Portugal will clear the ball. Penalty is over. All over. It's over. Release. Two minutes. 2 minutes. The penalty's released. 2 minutes. It's all even.
We're 2 minutes. Hey.
1:45. Score is 6-3. Hungary leads this game. Pass is intercepted behind the cage by Portugal's number 11. And the ball will be clear, or the attempted clear was picked up by the goalie. Ball is back on the ground, rolls out of bounds, and the possession will go to Hungary. 120! Minute 20 remains here in the second half. Hungary leading 6-3, and they have possession of the ball. Minute 15 remaining. Hungary going to run their special play, which will take this midfielder all the way behind to X. Portugal not pressing here. 1 minute! 1. Clock is on the field. 6-3. Portugal not aggressively attacking Hungary. Hungary with a 3-goal lead here. Gets the ball behind to X. 45 seconds. Pass up top to 49 to 76. 30 seconds remain here in the second half. 76 controlling the ball. Portugal not pressing the ball, trailing 6-3 here. Fifteen seconds remain. Hungary controlling the ball. The pass behind to number 4. Being covered, double team now. Portugal getting very aggressive. 5, 4, 3. Flag is down. 2, 1. And that's the end of this game with Hungary winning 6-3. These two teams will next play tomorrow. Hungary plays Israel at 8 a.m. and Portugal plays Puerto Rico at 8 a.m. on Sunday, May 28th.